SummerSlam is one of WWE's biggest events of the year, often referred to as the biggest party of the summer. It's a stage where legends are made, feuds culminate, and surprises abound. This year, one of the hottest topics is Roman Reigns making his return at SummerSlam 2024. In this video, we'll dive deep into the pros and cons of his potential return, its impact on WWE's storyline, and what it means for the WWE Universe. Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, has been a dominant force in WWE over the past few years. His heel turn in 2020 and subsequent alliance with Paul Heyman revitalized his career and solidified his status as the top guy in the company. Reigns has had a historic run as Universal Champion, breaking records and main eventing major pay-per-views. However, he's been on a hiatus for a few months, and fans are eagerly anticipating his return. But is SummerSlam the right time for it?
The pros of Roman Reigns returning at SummerSlam 2024. Boost in ratings and viewership.
Roman Reigns is a major draw for WWE. His presence on the card guarantees increased viewership and interest. SummerSlam, being one of the top 4 pay-per-views, would benefit immensely from his return. The hype surrounding his comeback could lead to higher ticket sales, pay-per-view buys, and WWE Network subscriptions.
Fresh storylines and feuds.
Reigns' return opens up a plethora of new storyline possibilities. Whether he returns as a face or a heel, there are numerous superstars he can feud with. Fresh matchups against talents like Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu could reinvigorate the product.
Closure to ongoing storylines.
Reigns' absence left some storylines unresolved, particularly his feud with Solo Sikoa and the Bloodline saga. Returning at SummerSlam would allow WWE to provide closure to these storylines or take them in exciting new directions.
Merchandise sales.
Roman Reigns is one of WWE's top merchandise sellers. His return would undoubtedly lead to a spike in merchandise sales, from t-shirts to action figures, benefiting WWE's bottom line.
Fan satisfaction.
The WWE Universe has a love-hate relationship with Reigns. His return would generate a massive reaction, whether it's cheers or boos. This kind of emotional investment is crucial for WWE's success, as it keeps fans engaged and invested in the product.
The cons of Roman Reigns returning at SummerSlam 2024. Overshadowing other talent.
One of the biggest concerns with Reigns returning at SummerSlam is that he could overshadow other talent. WWE has been building up several superstars in his absence, and his return might push them back into the shadows. Talents like Jacob Fatu and Damian Priest deserve their time to shine, and Reigns' return could potentially derail their momentum.
Rushed storylines.
Bringing Reigns back at SummerSlam might result in rushed storylines. WWE needs to ensure that his return is meaningful and not just a quick fix for ratings. Proper build-up and storytelling are essential to make his return impactful.
Fans' backlash.
While many fans are eagerly awaiting Reigns' return, there's also a section of the audience that feels he has been overexposed. Bringing him back too soon might lead to a backlash from fans who want to see new faces in the main event scene.
Creative challenges.
WWE Creative needs to have a solid plan in place for Reigns' return. Without a compelling storyline, his return could fall flat. The creative team needs to ensure that they have a long-term plan that keeps fans invested in his character and storylines. Now, we saw the pros and cons of Roman Reigns' return at SummerSlam 2024. But one thing you haven't seen is Wrexamania, that is me booking the SummerSlam 2024. Click on the I button to watch it. I am damn sure you gonna love it. Now let's continue our video.
Potential storylines for Roman Reigns' return. The Bloodline Civil War.
One of the most intriguing storylines would be the continuation of the Bloodline saga. Solo Sikoa has been stepping up in Reigns' absence, and a potential civil war within the Bloodline could make for compelling television. Reigns returning to reclaim his throne and assert his dominance over his family members could be a captivating storyline.
Reigniting the rivalry with Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns have a storied history. Reigns returning to challenge Rollins, who is currently a top babyface, could reignite their rivalry and provide fans with some unforgettable matches.
A face turn.
Roman Reigns returning as a face could be a refreshing change. His heel persona has been dominant for years, and a face turn could breathe new life into his character. He could take on a new role as a protector of the WWE Universe, challenging the top heels on the roster, or he could feud with Solo Sikoa as face.
Conclusion.
The decision to bring Roman Reigns back at SummerSlam 2024 is a complex one. While his return would undoubtedly boost ratings and provide exciting new storylines, WWE needs to be cautious about overshadowing other talent and rushing his comeback. The creative team must have a solid plan in place to ensure that his return is impactful and meaningful. Ultimately, whether Reigns returns at SummerSlam or later, the WWE Universe is sure to be in for an exciting ride. As fans, we can only hope that WWE makes the right decision for the product and for Roman Reigns himself. Whether he returns as the Tribal Chief, a babyface hero, or something entirely new, one thing is for certain: Roman Reigns' return will be one of the most talked about moments in WWE history. Well, that's all I've got on Roman Reigns and SummerSlam for now. If I'm wrong, blame WWE for their sneaky booking. But hey, at least we had some fun speculating, right? Like, comment, subscribe, and remember, the best way to stay updated on all things wrestling is to subscribe to this channel. Hit that like button and notification bell for more videos like this. See you next time. Till then,